this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. And today is a very quick little project. A couple of days ago I brought you this origami card wallet, which is just a simple folded piece of paper that can be made into a wallet to hold a little set of cards. If I undo the ribbon, you can see, oh, that one's poking out. Let's just pop that one back in there. So it just gives you some flaps here that you can pop. Actually, if I was doing it again, I'd do it the other way round. I'd do it with the yellow, and then this wouldn't be so busy inside here. But hey ho, I didn't do it that way, so hey ho. Right, now the cards that I've done to go inside here, which all coordinate with the wallet, were these ones. And what I did was I just took a piece of the same designer series paper, the same patterned paper, just a piece of it on each one, and then I just cut out elements from the paper as well. So on here I cut out some yellow some butterflies. You can see they're a feature on there and there. And this one I cut out one of the roses and leaf to put on there. And so I've got 3 cards. I'm going to make one more. So you can see I've mixed and matched. I've got different ways of presenting the messages, different ways of doing them, but basically they all coordinate. So I'm just going to make one more to finish off this little wallet for you. So I'm working with our note cards. These come like this. They have got a score line. I don't think you'll be able to see, that's very faint, but they have got a score line in them. So these are very useful to have in your stash. I think you get 20 notelets, note cards and envelopes for something like, oh, I'm going to say $6.50. Not even sure if that's the right price. Right, I'm going to burnish that a little bit better than that because that's still coming up. They are very thick card, these notelets, so they might still come up a little bit. There we go. Right, and then what I did was I took a strip of designer series paper. So this is going to be a bit like same sort of design as this card here. So I've used Blushing Bride to edge these with. This time I'm going to use So Saffron, which is another colour in the papers. So this strip measures 2.5 wide, and it's going to be a bit longer than my note cards because, as usual, I'm going to trim that off. So I'm just going to take a bit of Tombow. There we go. Just put a bit of Tombow on the back there. And I'm going to glue it in a similar position, I think. I'm going to glue it on that left-hand side. You could glue a piece without this backing, just a piece of paper. Could use the other side, actually, if you wanted to. I'm going to use the same side so that they all look like they've got the same piece of designer series paper. But the yellow would go as well. That side would go as well. Might be worth thinking about, though, when you make your wallet, that the right hand side, which is the one that you're going to see most of inside, would be better to be the plainer side of the DSP. Hadn't worked that out before, but I think that would be better. Right, because you've got a bit of wiggle room here, you can just get that lined up and then come in with some scissors and just trim those ends off. Just push your blades up against the edge of the card, you'll get a nice straight edge there. Very easy little cards, these, to make. Take no time at all. Right, and then I've cut out one of the yellow roses. So on this one I used a pink rose. This one I'm using a yellow rose. So this is actually one of the other sheets of paper. So far I've used all exactly the same papers. This yellow rose came from one of the other sheets of paper. Mainly because I'm getting a bit short of these papers now and I didn't have enough of the other one. Right, there we go. Oh, I know what I did. That was right. I cut this leaf was at the edge of the paper, so what I thought was, no, I must have thought we'd do it like that, was that we'd line that up at the top there. So it doesn't look, I've only got like half a flower. There we go. And then the message, the sentiment, I've done 2 Just a Notes in that set and 1 thank you. So I'm going to do another thank you so that the set has 2 thank yous and 2 Just a Notes. And I've taken one of the dies from the Stitch So Sweetly, I think they're called. One of the little scalloped and stitched rectangles. And I've got my soft suede stamp pad here. I would do this normally round the other way. I would die cut, I would stamp and then die cut so that I can line it up. But as you know, I don't really like die cutting on camera, so I'm going to risk, oh, that's not too bad, risk stamping on it straight onto it. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is glue onto there. I've just cut a little bit of So Saffron to border onto there, and then that's just going to go down there. And that's my card. That's it. So simple, but makes a very effective little gift. Really nice to give at the current times if you've got people that need to say thank you to various people, the NHS staff, supermarket workers, the postman, friends and neighbours are all rallying round, aren't they? So it'd be nice to have a little stash of these cards to just send out. So now we've got all 4 of them. There we go. To pop back in our case. Very pretty little set. I hope you like that project. I shall be making more of these, I think. I'm really getting into them. I've made a load already. And like I said on my video, I've got a whole load, so I think probably most of my customers might receive one of these sets in their thank you package this month. Right, I'm going to pop them away and I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching me today. Don't forget, if you want to buy any of the products that I use, you can from my online shop, and the details are below. But if you just want to come and watch me, that's also fine. Glad to have you here. Thanks very much for watching, and do join me next time. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.